Here is Philip Oxnard with the Hunder build that he and a friend have been collaborating on. So, Phil, why don't you go ahead, take it away?
Yeah, alright. So first, I only run one.
Hey, why don't you have the card face me so that we can all see it?
All right,
there you go.
Thunder King Ryo. Honestly, worst card in the deck. Only run one of it. Dead draw every time. I'm looking to replace that. Probably gonna get a piece of Exodia or something.
Maybe in the new format they'll bring up the limit from maybe they'll just ban it outright. And that way you can just
That's why it's at one, because it's limited to one. Now, all right, you gotta run 3 of Vylon Prism. With Vylon Prism, you can search out any card in your deck and special summon it to the field, even if it's a spell or trap. You can use Vylon Prism to special summon it, and that's just extremely useful because a lot of people, like MST, a lot of people just set that, and it's actually, I think it's a lot more effective when you special summon it as a monster. It's just my personal opinion. It works well. I actually did pretty well in locals using that strategy.
Nice.
All right, so next, another 3 of Hunder. This is the father of the Hunder clan. He rules with an iron fist. Dinner table discussions always go in the direction he wants it to, and I think it really shows in the battlefield of dual monsters. So I really just have him so that the other Hunters they stay in line, because without that they could be yelling and screaming.
You got to make sure your cards know what you want from them.
Exactly. Because speaking of cards that don't know what they want, Thunder Seahorse. A lot of the time, you special summon it, and in Pokemon, when your Pokemon's too high level and you don't have enough badges to train him, he does an attack that you don't want him to do.
Yeah. A
lot of times, in really high-stakes games, I've had Thunder Seahorse. I've tried to attack the enemy. He just attacks one of my monsters instead. I've lost more than one game that way, and it's with Paw Hunter, that doesn't happen. So, if you want the combo to work, you really got to run 3 of Paw Hunter, 3 of Thunder Seahorse. Let's see, what do we got next? Next, 1 Max C, 2 Max C. I know what you're thinking. Why it's not running 3? So use the 3rd letter of the alphabet. I tried to find a card called Max B, couldn't find it. Next up, we got 1 Ma Hunder, 2 Ma Hunder. We got all 3 Ma Hunders. Paw Hunter gets frisky. Paw Hunter wants something to do. Ma Hunter gives him something to do. Do a little nasty in the bedroom. You got a perfect team going. Keeps the morale up for the entire family. I'm an honest person. Effect Veiler. What can you say about this card? This is probably the best beat stick in the deck. I just pump it up, and that's all I have to say about that.
Do you ever use it as a tuner?
Were you fucking kidding me? No. It's a beat stick. Look at it. It's unbelievable. Use as a tuner. Now, if you want to know what I use as a tuner, it's Sis Hunder. Sis Hunder. It's another one of these tutoring cards. You can search out any spell or trap, set it in face-up attack mode, and then you can tune the two together to exceed summon any card you want. It's I
gotta say, having tested the deck a lot, what's your feeling on running Sis Hunter when Ma and Pa Hunter aren't on the field together?
Oh man, she gets real angsty real fast, and you really don't ever want to have her out without Ma and Pa Hunter out.
What would you say about having 2 Pa or 2 Ma Hunters and 1 Sis Hunter?
Honestly, as long as you have one of each, you're going to be fine for 1 Sis Hunter. If you have 2 Sis Hunters and just 1 Ma and Pa, the Sis Hunters kind of overpower them, and you get the whole, you're not high enough level to train me, and shit goes down real fast. One time, I was trying to make a direct attack for game, and Sis Hunter instead decided to attack my spell and trap card zone.
So is that it for monsters?
That's it for monsters, yeah.
Okay.
So next up, we got the traps.
Okay, alright, trap's good.
We got 2 Fiendish Chains. This Fiendish Chain, a lot better than this Fiendish Chain. I'm actually going to try and get rid of this one. This one, every time I try and use this one, it gets negated for some reason or another, so I'm actually just going to get rid of that one. This Fiendish Chain, though, great guy. Best man at my wedding. Really nice person. Compulsory. I have a hand fetish, so I want hands to be as big as they can. So, I think everyone out there probably agrees with me. That's why this card is run so often. Solemn Warning. Really shittier version of Solemn Judgment. And I used to run 3 of Solemn Judgment, and then I went to locals, and they kicked me out. They didn't tell me why, but they told me to use this card instead, so I do. This piece of shit won't leave me alone. Get out of there. Bottomless trap hole. I tell you, if I had a nickel for every time I tried to put a monster in a hole and it climbed out, I would have like 7 or 8 nickels. The good thing about this card is that there's no bottom in the hole, so when they fall down, they can't climb back up. because there are a lot of monsters that have +2 to climb skill, and the regular trap hole just does nothing against them. One turn later, they're back in the field. Bottomless don't have that problem. Torrential Tribute, you can tribute summon this card to special summon one torrential card from your deck, which is extremely useful. Torrential Downpour, Torrential Hurricane, you got it all with this card, and it's
pretty.
It's pretty. Look at this. Look at this card. I'm actually gonna keep this card. It's really pretty. Mirror Force. Look, kids, if you're not running Mirror Force, kill yourself.
Have you heard about the when you get 2 mirror forces and you get that sort of mirror on mirror effect?
The infinite loop?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have 2 face-up mirror forces on the field, it actually sends both you and your opponent to the Shadow Realm. Happened to me once or twice. I don't know if you know this, but once you're in the Shadow Realm, the cards are for naught, and it's just a fist fight. And that's where my strengths really kick in. So I train myself in the art of Wing Chun, Taekwondo, Shindo Bei, and I really just...
Ying Bong,
Ding Dong, Xing Chong Chang, Ching Chang, Ching Chong.
Mao Zedong.
Mao Zedong, Kim Jong-un, all cards in my deck.
Alright, so is that it for traps?
No, I actually have one more. Pot of Duality is probably my favorite trap in the deck.
I like how it's part of the trap is that it looks like a spell card.
Right, and see a lot of people, they'll MST it and they say, oh man, I just got rid of the spell, but I know it's a trap. And that's...
Set it when you set Pot of Duality, you mean?
Yeah, why? Well, yeah, of course you set pot. You can't activate it the turn that it's played because it's a trap card, so you have to set it first. Allows you to special summon one monster, but you can't draw for the rest of your turn, so it's kind of a rough trade-off. But I think it's worth it. Best trap in the deck, probably. Shit card, not going to talk about him. Alright, this is the serious part of the deck. I don't know if you know this, but you can. I know I have another one. I run 3 of. You think I don't know my own deck? If you throw away a battery, the battery acid can leak through the plastic bag and cause serious damage to the environment. I care about the environment. I recycle my batteries 3 times in one duel. Because I care. One of the hardest things about the deck is that people say, oh, you use unfair cards, you're too good. So I figure, alright, I'll give you 3,000 life points and then I'll beat you. And then who's crying now, right? Easy game, easy life. GG Nari. Last card in my deck, Book of Moon. I haven't ever read it. I hear the last chapter is like really, really exciting, so I think I might just spark notes it. Yeah, cover art looks pretty, so maybe I'll check out the book. I don't wanna. I'm a movie guy. I think I'm gonna wait till Movie of the Moon comes out, and then I'm gonna watch that. But people seem to like it, so I toss a copy in. Why not?
So is that main deck?
That's main deck. Yeah.
Do you want to do side deck?
Yeah, I'll do side deck.
All right.
All right.
How about extra deck?
I'll do the extra deck. As you can see, I run 3 of Stardust Dragon, and it's really... A lot of people think that you need 1, but what they don't understand is that it's a motherfucking dragon, and motherfucking dragons don't take shit from no one. So 3 of, it's pretty much a 1 game every time I get even 1 of these out. If I get 2 out, don't even think about it. 3 out, don't even pretend to think about it. Game over. I don't know why I have this in my deck. Take that out. Crimson Blader, Scrap Blader, Thought Ruler Blader. The 3 quintessential swordsmen of the Yu-Gi-Oh world. If you fuse them all together, which I choose to do more often than not, you contact fuse them, and you can create Triple Master Blader Man right here. What he's really good at is attacking people and having a good effect, and that's what you want in a card, I think. A lot of people are like, oh no, it doesn't need to attack, or like, oh no, it doesn't need to have an effect, but it's just kind of a personal preference. I like when cards are good.
Yeah, but what's your answer to if this one gets like banished or something?
Well, see, actually that's the thing. If this gets banished, then what you can do is you can special summon Super Star Blader Superman from your from the graveyard if he's there, and it negates the banishing effect of all things that banish Super Mega Blade Man here. So really, if you can get these 3 out, contact use yourself, Mr. Blade Guy. As long as you have this in your graveyard, no one can touch you.
What's up next?
Oh man, alright, bread and butter of the deck. It is my goal to get this card out every single time I run 2 of. This is number 39, Ouroboros. He is, like, he's Honestly, he's limited to 1, but I run 2 of him anyway because he is just that good. You cannot have a deck that just.
I like how you have the reprinted with different card art there.
Yeah, different card art. They also changed the name. It's OCG TCG.
Different effects.
Yeah, different effects, different attack, different defense. Just a great card to run 2 of. What's really interesting is this one has the 50 attack, 50 defense. If you ever want to piss someone off, you do that. So. Yeah, run 2 of, you win every game.
All right, we're running low on time, so let's speed up the last part of the deck here.
It's convenient because I actually run 5 of this next card. Fiendish Chain. It's typically used as a trap. I like it better as an Xyz summon. Effect, detach 1 Xyz material. Negate the special summon of 1 trap card on the field. If the opponent has no cards in their hand, they have to tap up to 3 creatures, and they do not get mana from it. So it's really good for lockdown. It's also really good if you want to make a run on a remote server. You can pop this, special summon a piece of hardware from your heap, and attach 2 fire energies to it, and then deal 3 damage to the enemy.
All right, now Phil, one last question. So that's all of extra deck.
Yeah, that's the extra
All right,
deck.
there's one last question. By the way, I think you forget your torrential there. One last question. What would you say your win rate is, having play tested this deck?
Oh, jeez. Oh, man, like 7.